Welcome to the 12th Man, the NFC edition. I'm Brandon Perna. I'm drinking beer. We're about to talk about NFC, tie games, and this hilarious video of drunk guys. All four NFC North teams were in action on Sunday, and none of them won. That's not outrageous, except two of those teams played each other. The Minnesota two-kind Vikings felt awful about taking advantage of the Aaron Rodgers-less Packers, and starting in the fourth quarter paid the refs in lutefisk and fried items on sticks to make sure that every major penalty for the rest of the game benefited the Green Bay Packers. The Vikings, disappointed their season was over in Week 5, couldn't bear to end the Packers season. Yet they didn't want to lose the game themselves, so they settled for a tie, and both teams went back to the locker room to kiss their sisters with tongue. And speaking of siblings who have kissed each other, the Long brothers hugged it out when the Bears and the Rams played on Sunday. This brother-hugging affair ended with the Bears losing 42-21, and when the Bears lose, their fans drink. I can respect that.
Ready, set, go.
What are you guys doing? Don't
You guys are geniuses.
Who is that?
I bet the Bears wish they had somebody on their defense that could tackle like that parking meter, because the Rams running backs rushed for over 250 yards on the Bears. That's a lot of yards. But when you think about it, it's really no surprise that the Rams won. Jeff Fisher has the best mustache in the league. And it is Movember, the 1 month of the year men everywhere grow mustaches because that somehow prevents prostate cancer. My fear is that for this formula to work, the mustache has to come in direct contact with the prostate. Just imagine that in your head. The mustache meeting the prostate. That's how you cure prostate cancer. Jeff Mustache and the Rams will continue to win until December starts. Matthew Stafford did everything he could to make sure the Tampa Bay Buccaneers left Detroit with a 3-game winning streak. Didn't matter that Darrelle Revis hurt his groin as Stafford threw 4 completions to the Tampa Bay defense. But the real question folks are asking in Tampa Bay is Mike Glennon the banjo-playing kid from Deliverance? I saw that movie, and that kid was the scariest part of the entire film. And that includes the other part, if you know what I'm talking about. Speaking of prostates and mustaches tickling each other, the Dallas Cowboys beat the New York Giants Sunday on a Tony Romo fourth quarter comeback drive. But that is not why the Cowboys won the game. All Cowboy wins are directly related to their sideline. When Dez Bryant lost his shit on the sidelines a few weeks ago, they lost. And when long snapper LP Lotus when the Dallas Cowboys long snapper did this on the sideline, they won the game.
What's he doing? Eliminates any talk about any controversy potentially about that no kill.
Let's look at that again. My friend Paul Pruch sent me this video, and after viewing it, I instantly became an LP Ladoucher. I don't know how to say the Dallas Cowboys long snapper's last name, but I'm a fan of him. Apparently, he's both a top and a bottom, which is very courteous. Right here, he's a top, and then right here, he's a bottom. North and South Carolina Panthers beat the Dolphins 20-16, and surprisingly, Steve Smith didn't try to fight anybody. The Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints game got flex scheduled to Sunday night, and the refs are in a hell of a predicament, as they have to try to decide who they're going to give the diva treatment to between Drew Brees and Luke Kuechly. Those two guys have gotten more calls to go their way this season than LeBron James gets in a single week. Basketball is soft. The Arizona Cardinals have quietly battled their way to a 7-4 record. The San Francisco 49ers are also 7-4 after beating the Redskins, and reportedly, Roger Goodell just wants the AFC West and the NFC West to play on consecutive Sundays until an ultimate champion is crowned, as they are the only two divisions in the NFL right now worth a damn. I'd pay to see that. Thanks for watching the 12th man breakdown of the NFC Week in Football. Make sure to subscribe to Pro Football Spot channel. You don't have to, but if you don't, you're pretty much saying you hate football. And if you're here and you hate football, then you gotta reevaluate the decisions you're making on the internet. Also, click here if you want to see the AFC breakdown from the week. It's exactly the same as this episode, except it's AFC. It's slightly better. Or is it slightly worse?